Hello, here's a video in which I, Nick, will show you a review of the LEGO Legend of Chima Constraction set, CHI Gorzan. Well, I'll just start off right away. This is the set representing the Gorilla Strike, and more specifically the Gorzan minifigure, which I also got, but in package. And I'm looking for it now. And I can't find it now, and I think, wait a sec. Here. It is. It has to represent this guy here. Here's some artwork, here's his speed horse. Here is him again. So, that guy has somehow obtained enough chi, or enough knowledge, to transform into CHI Gorzan, a Gorzan powered by chi to make him bigger and stronger. So, about the design. He has a very gorilla-like design. He has short legs, and at first I thought about these short legs that it was a little bit stereotypical and overdoing it, but I have seen some pictures of gorillas on Wikipedia, and they actually got very short legs in comparison to their arms and to humans. So that is okay. He hasn't like normal gorillas. He doesn't have like normal gorillas fingers on his or toes, just fingers on his feet. But that is because he has already got these big hands, and the only other option was a clawed feet. So this is alright, and the other ones, Laval and Roris, also use it like this, and I think it's okay. I mean, they have become more human-like when they obtain more chi, like the lion itself. Compare a real-life lion to a Legend of Chima minifigure lion. You see that the minifigure is much more human-like. So the feet have also become more human-like, and that is okay with me. Yes, his upper legs are normal length. I'll try to get some more light here, so you can actually see it. These are normal length, but the lower legs are the shortest one possible. So he still got all of his articulation, just short legs. And he has the friction adders like any other. So that is alright. He is able to stand up on his own. He is very stable. I think he's a little bit more stable than all the others because of his short legs. But he has short legs, but he gets a giant torso back. So this torso needs to represent, I think, a gorilla torso. A gorilla is very bulky and strong, I think they were going for. So they wanted a giant big gorilla chest on short legs. And the color scheme is gunmetal gray feet and gunmetal gray upper legs, and these black lower legs, because they are only available in black and in red. So black is part of the color scheme, so that fits right there. The color scheme is okay with me, but I think there might be a little bit more black, maybe black feet, because it is a little bit like this whole section is armored. That is not a bad thing, but I don't really know what it needs to represent. Armor, or maybe it is his coloration, a gray part, because he's now some kind of a leader or a commander he has become because of his new form. I don't know, but as long as it looks nice, it doesn't have to be realistic. It's Lego. Why would I care about it being realistic? So the color scheme itself is cool, so I'm okay with it then. Nice golden chest piece, so it really looks like this is armored. He also has knight armor, different scales. It looks like knight armor as a sticker on this golden chest piece. So that is a really cool look, and then it is kind of neutral, and then this chi orb is fully through it, and spinning and spinning and bursting all his energy through CHI Gorzan to make him big. So this part looks really nice. It doesn't have really many new parts. The only new parts which are also certain are these things on his arms. They need to represent fur, and the upper arms are very well covered, and the lower arms, for as much as possible, they are very well covered. He doesn't have nails like Chi Laval or Chi Boris, and that is a really good thing, because why would you give a gorilla claws and really big nails like it is a predating tiger cat wool dog thingy? So nice big hands, a little bit overdoing, but it's Lego, so Lego always overdoes things. Sometimes Lego just takes stereotypes and uses them, and just fully goes into the stereotypes, the good stereotypes about things, not the bad ones, and just fully uses them to make something that is actually still creative. And this one is too, so it's okay. This piece is really nice and new looking. It has a mold which makes me think it is made to be fit on something that already existed, like they do normally, but I don't know what. It is specifically made for something because of this here. Maybe it is just so that you can move him up without getting the axle and the beam in the way of moving. That will be very creative and great if it was for that. I think it also is for that. But the shape tells me there is something you can do with it. So it's a nice piece, and I'll be trying new stuff with it. I got two CHI Gorzans, so I can try as much as I want. He has the longest arms of all of the Legend of Chima CHI Constraction figures. Also nice. He has short legs, long arms, just like a gorilla. A little bit skinny here, but I don't care, because that would be the only thing they could do if they wanted to use this armor piece. So that is okay. Then we go to the back, and the back I did it totally wrong in my preview. Just as wrong as you can possibly do something wrong. But you know, I only had a few pictures, and I had used just as much pieces as listed on the the package, and it really made sense what I did. So you just can't blame me for it. I mean, I've done everything I do, but I've learned something. I've learned new tricks. So I hope next time I do previews, they will be all 100% correct, or just 90%. This one was like 70-80%. Most was right, but just the most important part I did wrong. So sorry for that. But we can be happy I did it wrong, because this looks just much better. It's a new creative way, and it is not a ripoff of Verno XL. Not that I didn't like my version, but this one is just better. It just used these sockets put together with this 5 long axle and some stoppers in it. So nice they did this. I mean, you would expect Lego to just leave it open, because it does fit and it won't get off, but Lego didn't. Lego really is going for quality again. I can remember that back in the day when Bionicle was almost at its end, like with the Glatorian Legions, they just really, if it fits, it fits, and not illegal tricks, but just really dumb kinds of connecting things. Just a half axle connection was once used for a whole armor piece on Matanui's upper legs. That was really just dumb. So I'm happy and relieved, and I appreciate it that they use better connections now and really go for the quality again. I mean, with the Bionicle last series, you could just scratch off the plastic, and the sockets will break after putting them together twice, and the connections were just awful. The designs were great, but the rest, the quality was just sucking. So I'm happy they are going with it like the real right way again. Just the best quality ever, Lego. So I'm going further with my review, and I will show you the rest of my thoughts and the rest of the figure. It has nice kind of shoulder bulk here, just some armor on the shoulders, a little bit armor here. Simple way of attaching the shoulders, very wide. The chest gets a little bit in the way, but it looks nice even though so I don't really care, and you can do this and it still sticks forward. So a little bit in the way, but what else could you expect from a non-XL figure using an XL torso? This is just the best they could have done, so I'm not complaining about that. This armor is the only thing that fitted here, and it's the only thing that goes with the rest of the armor, so it's really nice they put it here. This color, if they just make this another color, it would be just 100% perfect. They didn't, but I can understand that because this is always this color, and it would be confusing if they did it in other colors. And the shoulder bulk is also nice. And from the most angles with this shoulder bulk, you can just make the nicest pictures, really look nice. You don't have open spots too much. Got a little bit open spot, but you need to give Lego something to leave open. It will be really hard and really highly priced if they put everything an armor shell on, so it's okay. Then the hat is put on this little bone piece, just like the most of the others, and the hat itself looks really nice. It's asymmetrical in the teeth. Big tooth here, small tooth here. Nice kind of gold tiara crown thingy, mask. Looks really nice, a little bit blocky, but I think that is what they were going for, and it looks nice blocky. Lego has always been, this is also blocky, so that is okay. It fits with the rest of the blockiness. Nice chin, little bit looks like a beard, but I don't think that is what they were going for. The nose is also really nice, so I really like the face. From the back you can see it is fully white, and that is because this white piece actually makes the teeth. The teeth are not painted. This is actually really white. This is also not painted. This is really black. The eyes are really blue. And when I've done a review on almost everything on the figure, except of the weapon. And the weapon, there's not much to explain about it, because it is a weapon we've seen much before, not in this specific way, but there hasn't changed a lot. They just put this mace piece onto this long stick weapon, shoot gun thing, and on a socket like normally, so he can hold it. It really looks like he grabs his weapons, so that is really cool. This is sticking out, but that is with all of them. I don't care about that. This looks really nice, this black stick. A little bit of a shame it can spin, but it's mostly symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter, it can spin. And it still sticks on its place because of the friction. And because it's symmetrical, it hasn't it doesn't want to spin, because it has no reason to spin, because it's symmetrical. If it spins, it has the same weight, so that is really alright. It is a fully golden mace actually, but then the upper part is charged with chi, and this is more transparent than the most of them. It's kind of a shame not all transparent chi parts are just as transparent, and there's a little bit of dirt here. I'm going to scratch it off. Kind of a shame, but you know, it's they always choose the best kind of transparency for a part that is there to give it a good quality and a good stability. So this one was just able to be more transparent, and I appreciate they chose to have it more transparent because of that. a little bit of open gaps, but that has always been like that with his open piece. And the weapon just looks nice and really fits his personality. He normally uses hammers and stuff like that, and this is the closest thing to a hammer for the construction line that they could possibly make without creating something entirely new of technique that won't give us these parts in new colors we want. So I really like this one. Some things I think there's some things I don't like, but they couldn't have be done better, so I just don't care about them. And they've just done the best they could with what they had, so then I'm already 100% happy. There is nothing I could actually think of I would have done different, because these parts exist for a couple of years now, so they really have to design around these parts. They can't just make a part slightly different so it fits with that figure, specific figure. So I really appreciate how it has ended up to be, and I really like this figure. Happy to have it, and this was the review. Just good figure, and there's actually nothing I would have done different if I was the designer. So thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with more. Please don't forget to subscribe to see that more. More reviews also of that of this thing here. I will also be reviewing more stuff, more things, more whatever. More Lego related stuff, Bionicle Mox, Hero Factory Mox, set reviews of Lego, all kinds of Lego, and I will also be doing my cartoon. I'll be working on, and I'll try to put some Pokemon stuff up whenever I get the chance. I'm really too busy with all of the Lego, but I really want the Lego up. So that's it for now. So bye. Bye.